It's time for Studio 7, sponsored by your Permian Basin Chevy dealers. We're joined now with our Drab to Fab contributor, Brandy Bell. Brandy, thanks for being here.
Thank you for having me.
Okay, so this is hammered paint, right?
Yes,
I've never heard of it.
Yeah, well, crazy enough, it's been around for probably more than a decade, maybe 15 years, but it's just not something that's talked about a lot on the market. People don't normally know what to do with it when they pass by. However, this is the stuff you use on stuff that nothing else sticks to.
Okay, so this will stick to anything.
Anything.
That's
As a matter
awesome.
of fact, true story. A concrete countertop, Monahans, Texas. It was stained improperly. I had some guys cover it in 3 coats of hammered copper. 8 years later, you know who you are. It's still there. It's beautiful. It looks like kind of a galvanized silver. So literally it goes on anything.
Okay.
So glass, marble, spoons, so many different things. It comes in multiple colors. So we have hammered silver, hammered copper, hammered brown. There's a hammered black, and if you want to make a hammered gold, you can actually mix an oil-based gold paint with the silver, and it makes a titanium that is beautiful.
That sounds awesome.
It's actually on the end of the spoon. So yeah.
So how do we achieve this look, or when would you incorporate this?
Oh man. You can do so many different things with this. These are vases that come free with your flowers.
Right.
And we all have 10,000 of these clear vases in all kinds of different shapes and sizes. I literally poured some of the hammered copper in a bucket, and you dip it in, and when you pull it back out, it automatically creates this hammered texture. It's not anything I did.
Wow, that looks beautiful.
This can go in your dishwasher. Just don't heat dry it.
Okay, so it's more like a dip. You just dip it in?
However, they also have a spray paint version. And
you love spray paint.
I love spray paint. So these guys right here, this was a really cool, they sell these at one of the local big box stores. It's a black set of flatware. We just taped it off, sprayed it with a hammered copper silver. This one was a copper spoon, which I love rose gold and copper. So this one we taped off, and we did the dip with the titanium gold. These guys we dipped once in the silver and then just lightly dipped it in the gold so that it's kind of a two-toned effect. And so same thing with this. This one may have been spray painted and then we maybe dipped it. So marble, just dipped a little bit in this copper.
And just painted on there?
Went to the edges. And this is actually one of the DIYs for our workshop, like I mentioned. So we're going to teach how to actually use this on all kinds of different products. But these we taped off, spray painted with the hammered copper, because you can make cute little gift sets. These were like leftover salt and pepper shakers. So we just dipped them in copper.
You can really do it with anything then.
You can do it with anything, yeah. And it makes for a really cute table setting, because let's pretend real quick that this is your table. Let's do an impromptu decorating session. So
I love it, I love it.
Here is your tray for your table. You could do a couple of these. You could mix these in. You could have some serving pieces hanging out of here. Let's just pretend they're hanging out. And then you have your salt and pepper shaker. And then, so it's a really cute way to serve.
Yeah.
And you can also freshen up stuff that you've had forever. This can also work on porcelain. So like white plates, ceramic plates.
Wow.
Dollar Tree plates. You can dip them
in. So this is really affordable. I mean, what are you looking at?
So one can will cost you about $12. But will last you for about 6 months.
Does a little go a long way with this?
I'm sure this is probably a year old. Absolutely, it goes so far. So, and then you can use it lots of different ways. So you can get creative. It's addictive.
So just feel inspired and kind of just go a little crazy.
Absolutely.
And it's easy to work with.
Very easy to work with. You just dip it and set it on something and let it dry. That's it.
Awesome.
You cannot mess this up, I promise.
I love that about you, that you always say we can't mess things up. Because
I'm not going to give you anything that's got a high difficulty
I'm telling
level.
you, if anyone's going to mess something up, it's going to be me.
No. All easy difficulty levels, because it's not fun if it's too hard.
All right. Well, thank you for being with us.
Thank you again for having me. And if you want more decor design and DIYs, be sure to follow us at So.BELL&Co on Instagram and Facebook, and on our website also.
Awesome. Love that.
Thank you.